Good morning, everybody. I'm up here in the Olympics, early morning. It's probably a little after 7. Waiting on Jeff to get here. We're gonna go up through this hillside and maybe down this other side over here also. I had showed him where there was some very large jaspers. It's on this stream over here. You can hear it. Well, you can see there was snow up there in the mountains last night, not very far above us. But we're gonna search this forest area. I went into this forest area before. It's really hard to find stuff in here. It's just so overgrown and lots of moss. But we're gonna head on up the hill and maybe we'll find out where these big rocks are coming from. Now I keep on coming back here. Here, there's another stream. There's this stream down below me. And I just keep coming back because I'm trying to find where where this material is coming from. I know it's coming from up on the hill, but I don't know if it's the hill over here or the hill over there, because these boulders are so huge. Either one of these hills they could have rolled down off of and ended up where they're at. But I'm looking at that right there. That seems to be interesting. I'm gonna have to come back with my hammer and take a chunk off that. That very well could be a piece of jasper right there. So I'm gonna go get my hammer and I'll be right back. This is the rock we found on the way out the other day when we were up here. I'm gonna see if I can get a sample off of this. You see, I've been sitting here for quite a while. A tree grew up on it, and they even harvested the tree. And they probably haven't harvested in here for probably 30 years. I'm gonna see if I can get a chunk of this, and we'll see what the quality of it is. Okay, I've taken off enough for me. Jeff, he just got here. I told him to come on up here and maybe he can get some of this too. I see out here it's a little lighter, but down in here it really goes into that jasper that I call vampire jasper. Really dark, got some red lines in it. It really takes a good polish. But yeah, well, he'll get his bag and get some, and then we're gonna, after we got our stuff, we'll unload, and then we're gonna head up this hill, see what else we can find. Well, we're slowly working our way up through this stream. We had a big rock there we had to get around, but yeah, this stream's flowing pretty good. Some neat stuff. I think that might be a jasper right there. I'm not sure. Yeah. That might be one there too. Well, came across this rock. It had fallen down off the hill here. And it got the little cavern going underneath it. Work our way around it. I think there's a big jasper on the other side. I've been here once before. And I think right up in here someplace. There was one right down there. I'll get up there a little farther. Well, Jeff's standing on a humongous jasper right there. That thing there is a couple tons at least. But then right here, this is some of that porcelain jasper right there.
Oh, it's porcelain?
Yeah, right here. Ah.
You can back that one out.
Well, probably get the moss off there, probably find more on there.
Oh, yeah, look at there.
Back there, yeah. And this here kind of goes hand in hand with poppy, so we got to kind of look at this.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good find. Well, that's a good find.
Keep it going through there.
And
Yeah, porcelain seems to just.
well, I don't think I'm going to get up that. But I can get around it. Yep. That's easy enough. We'll just go back up this way. Yeah, we're making it up around this waterfall. He's sitting right there. Definitely don't want to go down that baby. I found a vein of something right there. Looks like some quartz, and it's got some grain to it, straight through it. That is interesting. Yeah, maybe we can get up here farther and find some that isn't in ice cold water.
More accessible.
Yeah. Well, we came up off of the stream there onto the other side of the thing here, and I was going to go right up to that rock there, but on the way, found this one. It's come down the hillside. Yeah, it's got color. Yeah. But it's kind of worn too on top here. So this might be glacial. Yeah. Yeah. We'll get up over here and see what else is in here. Hi everyone. Yesterday, Jeff and I, we were up there on that stream that has big jaspers on it. We were headed up the hill. We were trying to figure out which hill that they had come down. And we climbed up there. We didn't really see any evidence of it coming down either hill, so it's kind of a mystery as to how that big pile of jaspers got there, but we'll figure it out. But up that hill before, I had found a really nice green quartz, and yesterday I had found some green quartz here. Got some beautiful color to it. Takes easy to polish, and yeah. So somewhere up there on that hill, there are some veins. We did see a vein up there above the waterfall. Now, when we were up there by that waterfall, I found a bonus rock, I call them. It's something that, you know, you see, you wonder about, and it's kind of unexpected. And this is it right here. I saw this here, and I went, oh, I gotta take that, because it looked like it had some green right in there, but then it's got this lighter banding. And so when I cut it and then I put a polish on it, well, this is what it's like on the inside. That's pretty neat. It's like a picture rock, but you can see some of the quartz went running through there, and looks like there might even be a little green there on the edge. But and speaking of this here bonus rock, on June the 4th, be over there eastern Washington, up there Red Black agate, and in some of that there's rocks similar to this, but when I polished it, it had veins of agate, a bluish colored agate going through it. And it was pretty neat looking. So if you make it onto that field trip, yeah, there's a good chance you'll be able to find some of that stuff, and it's worth getting. That'll be June the 4th. We'll meet at the end of the county road, which is Reeser Creek, the road there, and then it turns into Forest Service Road going up the hill, but we'll meet at the bottom there about 9 o'clock in the morning, and then we'll head on up the hill to the site and do some digging. Before then, I will put a I'll put a Google Earth map showing where we start at and where we're going to eventually end up at. So then, if you miss the rendezvous, you can still make it up there to where we're at. But yeah, this was pretty neat there. We'll probably get back in there again and look around. There's just a lot of different types of material in there, and this just happens to be some of it. I hope you enjoy, and I hope to see you up there June the 4th, and we'll have a field trip out there to get some red and black agate. So should be a good time. Hope to see you there.